This is my second attempt of recording this video because YouTube said the last one had too much offensive language. So let me just try and tone it down just a little bit. But FSG, what are you doing to our football club? Like, people talk about FSG, the good things they've done. Champions League, they were there for the Champions League. Mate, it's a night out for them. They were there to get bevied. Don't even care. They weren't there for the Europa League final. Probably didn't even know it was fucking happening. FSG are a very, very big problem. It's becoming more and more evident. And before I jump the gun, Jordan Henderson is now being linked with clubs like PSG, Atletico Madrid, and he's got a contract dispute with Liverpool right now. They want to sign a contract till 2023. I've heard that it's about the length, but we always know with FSG, it'll always have a thing to do with money. Henderson is a player who I think you will agree, Liverpool fans, because that's really the conversation. Like, you know, open-minded football fans also, but there's a lot of people who disrespect Henderson, and people will be like, oh, this isn't a bad thing, this isn't worth a rant. No, it is worth a rant. There's many, many things that Henderson does for this club that just goes unnoticed. He is one of the most underrated and overhated players that has ever graced the Premier League. If you told me Jordan Henderson, when he first joined the club, was going to take over Steven Gerrard, become the captain, win the Premier League, Champions League, and be a major part in that, by the way, I could have not believed you, because back then he just weren't good enough. He didn't look confident. He didn't look like a leader, and also he was just a sideways passer. Since then, he's developed his game. Since then, he's become more intelligent. And it's not even like, you know, people will say, oh, but look at that team that he's in. That's why he won Champions Leagues and this, that, and the other. Go and look at the win rate of when he's in the team and when he's not. That will also, you know, stats are for mugs, but that tells you a lot when you see that we're losing way less games when Henderson's in the side. And that's even when Van Dijk's in the team and that. When Van Dijk's there, Salah, everyone else, if Henderson's not there, something is missing. And a lot of people don't know what that is, but he dictates the game very well. I don't want to hear nothing about age. 31 years of age, I don't want to hear nothing about that. Is Jordan Henderson, you know he has got another level of discipline. He takes care of himself. All footballers do, but you can see Henderson, he's an example. Look at him in the England team, friggin' doing people's ties. You have a 35-year-old Jordan Henderson. You've still got a very, very sound player, and more so, you've got a player who would have been through a lot, because already Henderson has been through a lot with Liverpool Football Club. He's won everything with the club except an FA Cup, I believe. So he's been there, he's done that, and he's captain England. He's done all these things. You never are a worse off team for having Jordan Henderson in it. Jordan Henderson is really proven to us and also neutrals, whether they like to admit it or not, he's a bad motherfucker. He's a proper leader and he's a proper captain and actually a good footballer, which people don't give him credit for. But how are we talking about Henderson leaving before Naby? How are we talking about Henderson leaving before Oxlade-Chamberlain, who, by the way, are on 100 grand plus a week? And I love Oxlade-Chamberlain as a person. Naby lad, my G, like, obviously, like, but these are players who don't actually play. You see the difference when Henderson's not in the team, so it's ridiculous. Also, there's news that's looking pretty reliable also, that Milner is going to be leaving the club next season, so this will be his last year. He's in his last year of his contract, and apparently we're just going to let that run down. So I'm fine with that, because Milner will be 36, and that's okay. But you're going to let Milner go. You've already let Gini Wijnaldum go, who's a massive leader. So there's two leaders gone. And now you're going to get the one player, your captain of the football club, and you're going to let him go over what? A length of a contract. It's bollocks if it's a length of a contract. That's not a good enough reason to go and sell your captain. You're taking the piss, mate. Taking the fucking piss. It's a joke. It's a joke. FSG, the way that people glorify FSG are just tight friggin' Mr. Crab wannabes, because they never spend dough. Even when we're winning trophies, they don't spend money. When it's a pandemic, they don't spend money. And when it comes down to the nitty-gritty of players who really, you know, you've got to look at these players as assets. When we bought Gini Wijnaldum, in hindsight, we bought him for a very good price in 25 million. And even though I wouldn't have let Gini Wijnaldum go, I understand we were getting a stacked midfield, therefore you can't always accommodate everyone. Gini Wijnaldum should have been sold for 40, 50 million minimum, yet we let him go for free. Gini could have went for that money next window, especially when you see the performances he has for the Netherlands. That'll always boost his price. The role that he's done for Liverpool was huge. The role that Henderson has for Liverpool is all the more massive. Whether he's injured or not, when he's there, he's a presence, and people know about it. It's only hindsight that will tell us how good Henderson truly was. 10 years of service with the club. and now he's being linked away. The disrespect is unbelievable, and it screams of not knowing what you're fucking doing, and it screams of being tight, and that's what FSG are, and that's what they've signified since they came. Oh, they won us a Champions League. Klopp won us a Champions League. Henderson had more of a part in that Champions League than fucking FSG. Mate, it's stupid. So that's my thoughts on the whole situation. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Not what you want to be talking about. Not at all what you want to be talking about. And I hope that this is something that just blew out of proportion and it's going to be sorted in the next few days. Because if Henderson goes, I want to see these FSG inners. I want to have a proper conversation with them, to be honest with you. Because, hey, they're not... FSG aren't helping them, let's just say that. But let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. The normal Redmond roundups will be back tomorrow. There'll be an episode tomorrow. The normal schedule will be back next week, so Monday, Wednesday and Friday. Also, Energy is out on Friday as well, so keep an eye out for that. But thank you for watching this video. Hopefully this is a load of shite, and peace.